Big Apple with some of New York's finest on two wheels.
We can't tie him to the back and walk him back like the Old West.
It's off to London to check out the sights.
Cheers from London.
From the saddle. And back to the States to Seattle with some of the sports celebs for the Seattle 100.
That are willing to help.
Oh, there goes some chicks. I want to talk to them.
Don't worry, Tony. We talked to them. All that and a big surprise next on Two Wheel Tuesday. What's up, everyone, and welcome to Two Wheel Tuesday on Speed Channel. I'm your host, Greg White. Thanks for inviting us into your home for 1 hour of great motorcycle programming. Now, tonight we got a great lineup for you, including a big surprise from Suzuki. We're not going to show it to you yet, but you got to stick around and find out. It's a new motorcycle. We're also going to hang out with New York's finest, the police department. They're on scooters, and we have the history of a company. You may have seen some stickers, seen them in motocross, FMF. We're going to tell you all about those guys. How Bluetooth technology has found its way into motorcycling and integrated into making your life a lot easier. We're off to London to take a tour on a motorcycle and an event called the Seattle 100. We have Suzuki news. We have so much stuff to cover. Let's get it cracking here on Two Wheel Tuesday. Next up, we hang with some of the AMA's fastest for a day of charity called the Seattle 100. So keep it locked on Two Wheel Tuesday. You know, contrary to popular belief, I actually have some friends, two of them, Jake Zemke, Jason Pridmore, and they told me about this really cool event for charity called the Seattle 100. 2 weeks ago, we went all the way out to Seattle. Now here's the story.
Well, here in Seattle, Washington, we've got Pacific Raceways. They have been gracious enough to allow us to use this venue for the Seattle 100, which is a charitable lapathon, if you will, to raise monies for a not-for-profit organization called the Nephcure Foundation. And the Nephcure Foundation's sole reason for being is to help families and children and folks who are struggling with something called glomerular kidney disease, which is a unique form of kidney disease. A number of pro racers, AMA pros, are clients of mine through my financial services business, if you will, through Kibble & Prentice. And to make a long story short, Jake Zemke happens to be one of them and offered his services to come on up and help us out, lend his name to the event. That was fantastic. Jason Pridmore was very quick to jump in as well.
You know, anything for a good cause, you know, with the Nephcure Foundation for kidney disease, I think was a great cause. And I mean, get to go ride a motorcycle all day with a bunch of fun people. So it just seemed like a good thing to do. And I had a little break in my schedule and came straight from Atlanta and came up here to do this with these guys.
Unfortunately, Matt Mladen, who was looking to be at the event with Jason, couldn't make it, nor could Jake. So Josh, Tony, they all stepped in, including Jake Holden, to help us have some more pros out here that would make people want to come out and join us. And this is a pretty special day for a lot of people. Most of the guys here don't get a chance to ride on the track with guys of this caliber.
Oh, it's way cool. It's like you see them walking around, like you know, you used to see him on television, and then they're right in front of you. It's like Greg White and his bald head. You know, it's like it's great.
It is amazing. It is amazing. I mean, it's a real eye-opener to be able to see those guys out on the racetrack, you know, and being able to see them firsthand, see what those guys can really do.
That's kind of the best part of it at the racetrack. You know, all the racers are pretty intense and everybody's pretty laid back here. So, you know, everybody has a chance to just kind of come up and mingle and talk to us like everyday people, and we get to cut up and have a little bit of fun.
And for me, it was all about the Krispy Kreme donuts. No, just kidding. The fact that we're doing this for charity was great enough. But the fact that we said something on Two Wheel Tuesday and it brought someone out who didn't expect to be there is just off the heezy for sheezy.
I saw it on Greg White last night. I was thinking about this Too Fast organization for the Seattle 100, and thought it'd be a good idea to come out here, see Josh Hayes and Jason Pridmore, and you know, just look around, see the bikes, and those what brought me out.
Some of these guys, they have per lap donations, which is cool, because if they do over 100 laps, they obviously raise more money.
Yeah, so far I've got about 65 in. I had a few mechanical problems this morning. We got those taken care of, so we're out there. Got about another 3 sessions to go, and I'm doing about 135 a lap, so you know, we'll get the 100 in before the day's over.
Yeah, our goal being $50,000, we've certainly gone above our goal, but at the same time, tell you, it's going to take a lot of money, a lot of science, a lot of research, a lot of dedication on the parts of the folks that will receive this money to actually make a dent in the disease.
I think we should get it closer to 70. So I offered the guys. I said if anybody wants to make donations, I'll be more than happy to give rides for the next 3 or 4 hours, and maybe people can make donations towards going for a couple laps like we do at our schools.
Are you nervous? Are you okay? Huh? We'll go nice and easy.
Maybe we can get it closer to 70,000 still.
Hang on. We're so generous, and the motorcycle community just stepped up beyond anything I've ever seen.
I have Motion Pro willing to give me a tool set and everything to auction off. Shoei Helmets is donating a helmet. Offbeat Productions is going to pay him a really trick-looking helmet. And GPR Stabilizer is going to auction off a stabilizer. I'm really glad to have them behind me and raise money for this really good cause for the Seattle 100.
I mean, I've been to lots of events that were high society things and never seen this kind of money raised. I mean, these guys are, I'm shocked beyond.
65 guys with a minimum donation of $500 to come out. They get a track day to ride free, and just in fact they donated, and some guys raising upward of $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. I mean, we are so tickled.
We've got a long ways to go, and $50,000 means a lot, but there's still so much time and so much research money required to do what we want to see the Nephcure Foundation help with. Hopefully in time we'll play a role in the cure.
Just to give you an update, Seattle 100 raised nearly $70,000 with money still to count. That's pretty impressive.